Hello YouTube, it's Brad from SonicGamer.com. Something a little bit different today. I decided to do a fucking Saturday rant. Now I've never had a rant on camera before, never had a rant on YouTube, but there's been something that's really fucking pissed me off. And it's this fucker. FIFA 14 on the PlayStation 3. Now I got sent a copy of this to review on the website, social channels and the rest. And I couldn't review it. I couldn't sit there I reviewed it, it takes me about 5 hours to write. I played the game for a fucking hour and turned it off. It is fucking shit. It is buggy as shit. And it's basically fucked. Now I did put a little impressions up on the website. It took me 20 minutes to write and it was basically an open letter to EA. I sent it off to EA, they never responded back. But what has got my fucking goat up at the moment is I've just been looking at the Metacritic, something I do daily, and put my scores on Metacritic.com. And I thought I'd just have a look at FIFA 14 on the PlayStation 3, considering I've got a big thread below my posts now on the website with people agreeing with me, saying that this game is a mess. It's a fucking disgrace, it shouldn't have been released. So while I was updating my latest scores for a different review on Metacritic, I thought, yeah, I'll just have a look to see what people have scored FIFA 14. And they vary from 100% to, I think the lowest is about 86% on the PlayStation 3. Now these aren't the YouTube reviews, these are magazines and the big websites that most of you look at, most of you fucking read. And I want to know what fucking planet they're on. What game have they reviewed? Because they haven't fucking reviewed that, honestly. There's no way IGN have sat down and played through that fucking game to give it a score of 90%. There's not a fucking chance. And anybody can go and have a look, just go on to Metacritic and see what these people are saying. You know, it's the best game, it's the best version of FIFA, etc, etc. The game's fucked. It's absolutely fucked, it's unplayable. For instance, you start off, the first thing you're going to encounter is menu lag, and it's a few seconds, it's not just a slight stutter, it's seconds between changing. You start a game, your players are thick as fuck. You kick off, they're still stretching, tying up the boots, they don't want to run forward, it doesn't matter what setting you put it on, they want to stay behind the ball, they don't run into fucking space, it is shite. Yet, the AI players, oh, they can turn on a fucking dime and do whatever you want. They can control the ball. One thing that what EA have tried to do is make the game like you're actually playing football. Like they've moved, the ball has got its own engine, so it just bounces and fucking flies halfway up the pitch every time you hit it. It doesn't matter what you do to try and control the ball's fucking gone. You can score finesse shots from, I don't know, 60 yards every time, you just bang, goes in the net. Free kicks, bang, there in the net. So what they actually try to do is make it as if you're outside playing it. If I want to fucking go and play football, I'll go to the park and play football. I mean, I'm a fat bastard, I'm not going to fucking run around, I smoke 26 a day. I tried playing five-a-side once and it didn't end well. Rolling subs, I think I came on for 1 minute before I was throwing up. I'm not going to do it, I play video games. But yeah, that's a different story, I do need to get a bit fitter. But what this is all about now is these fucking lying bastard websites that are making people believe these scores. A lot of people I know for a fact go on and look at your score. They don't bother reading the review, they just look at what you scored it and then they fuck off and buy it. And quite a lot of comments, I'll link the article I put on my website down below so you can go and read it and read some of the comments below it. I've come on and said, I wish I'd read this before I'd read the other sites, because they're just not happy with it. They're just not fucking happy with the game. The game is broke. What I think that we've got with FIFA 14 is a dumbed down version of the next gen game. So obviously they built it on the engine for the next gen and they ported it down for the current gen. And anybody that believes these fucking scores on Metacritic and from, you know, the big websites, you've got Digital Spy, IGN, official PlayStation magazine, these are all scored it in the high, very high 80s, like 88, up to 100. Now, some people mark it as 100 so they're at the top, so we'll just ignore that. That's, you know, it's wrong, they shouldn't do that. But if you go down a bit, it's roughly between 88 and 96, what they're scoring it. Don't believe them. Do not believe them. there's one of two things have happened here. I know for a fact that some of these sites get paid, so they get paid for putting adverts up, they get paid, etc, etc. So, you know, the bigger sites will get what they call exclusive, so they'll be able to get their review out first, they'll get given extra copies of the game to give away, etc, etc, and they also get paid for fucking doing it. And I don't care if this offends people, I don't care if this offends some of the companies that are going to send me shit, because I am not going to fucking lie to my readers. I am not going to fucking do it. I'm not going to score your shit ass game that must have taken, what, you probably got the intern to fucking make it, 86%. It's not right. I couldn't even score this fucking game. It would have got a 0. You've gone backwards. The game has gone backwards. It's like playing an old, I don't know, the PlayStation 2 version. There's just nothing there. There's nothing new to it. And it's not a case of it's a rehash. They have actually tried to do stuff with it. And they've tried to update the game, but it doesn't work. The game is fucking broke. I can't play it. And I've been playing FIFA for years, so I'm not a PES fanboy. I do play Pro Evolution Soccer as well, and this year's has got a couple of problems. But it's a lot better than fucking FIFA. But yeah, basically, don't believe what you fucking read in the scores. Do not do it. Make sure, if you want to go and buy FIFA, make sure that you go to a place where you can take it back. And that goes for any video game. A lot of places, I know Game do it, and a couple of others you can take the game back if GameStop in America do it as well, if you're not happy with it or whatever. So make sure you can take it back. That's a little tip. Because if you look at the thread below my post on the website, you'll see I'm not the only person that's got these problems with FIFA and the PlayStation 3. And there's only about 20 or 30 people that have come on there and actually written something, but the page has had hundreds and thousands of hits. And you know, I've had messages on Twitter, I've had messages on G+, people wishing that more people were honest and open when it comes to reviews and not thinking about getting the review out early, getting a high score so it gets read, getting paid, which some companies do get paid to give positive reviews, or reviews that are more in favour and directed to what the PR or the developer wants. So yeah, that's my little fucking rant today. Don't believe the scores online from the big boys. I know that I'm nowhere near a big boy, but there's quite a few of the smaller websites and the smaller blogs that are honest. So if you have a look round, do not just go to, you know who the big boys are. Do not just believe what they say. Have a look round at the smaller ones who are actual, gamers that care about the games. They're not getting, we're not a journalist that's sitting there and getting paid for writing 3,000 words. We do it for free. We do it because we love gaming. So at the end of the day, we do know what we're talking about. And yeah, you're not going to get a 3,000 word essay on a game, but you're going to get the truth. And I think the truth means a lot. So anyway, FIFA, don't fucking buy it. It's shit. I can't talk about the Xbox 360 version because I don't have the Xbox 360 version. PlayStation 3, not worth it at all. So I'll thank you for your time, YouTube. If let me know what your thoughts. Maybe you played it on the PlayStation 3 and you might have enjoyed it, but I doubt it. But let me know down below. Likewise, if you've got an Xbox 360 version, let me know how it's playing on the Xbox 360 version. Just so I have a bit of a better idea to see if it is just problems with the PlayStation. So, like I say, the link to my website and this article in particular will be in the section below. Check it out and just let me know what you think. Cheers, YouTube.